皆さん、こんにちは、こんばんは。今回ハリベレーションのエリート難易度動画、デルタ宇宙域編第3話、投資で第35話。早速始めていくよ。
We've received a distress call from the USS Callisto, which was on a research mission in a little explored area of the Delta Quadrant. We're not sure what happened to the Callisto, but we need someone to check it out. There are a lot of people on the Callisto, good Starfleet officers and researchers. Bring them home.
あら、行方不明の船の救助みたいね。早速探して連れ帰らないとね。
ああ、またそれだけじゃ済まなさそうですね。
そんなことないでしょ。早速向かおう。その前にパッと確認。さ。
ルナ級ってことはカリスト波も破壊されたってことですか。
生存者入るかもしれないからね。
もうちょっと接近しないとダメですね。
そうかい。
ゴニョゴニョ。
This is 7 of 9, part of the Federation research team assigned to the USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost when the defense systems activated and destroyed the ship. I am aware of your service record. Thank you for responding to our request for assistance. I was able to deactivate the outpost's defenses, but the system sent out an automated distress signal upon shutdown. It is logical to assume that someone will be arriving to investigate. Please transport my team and me to your ship, and we'll be of more assistance to you there.
とりあえず基地へ接近しておくれ。
わかりました。ゴニョゴニョ。
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound energy signatures. Voth ships. They must lay claim to this system.
Attention trespassing and no therms. You are trespassing in Fourth Aligned space. Surrender now, and we will allow you to live out the remainder of your lives on a prison world.
はぁ、爬虫類派大体みんなこんな態度やね。まあしょうがないね。
そこまで重装備ではないですね。舐められたもんですね。
まあ、投げられようが噛まれようが対処するまで、攻撃パターン、ゆっくりベータ。
前方シールドに歪みがあります。
補正してね。
一節破壊しました。
手は緩めないよ。残りも潰すよ。
まだいるようですね。遮蔽してたんでしょう。一節破線管のようですね。
Alien
Voth
vessel,
cut
you
transmission
have
and are
violated the
engaging
Voth
their
facility and will be.
案外いるじゃないの。しょうがないね。この船の恐ろしさ、思い知らせてあげるよ。うふ。
Where are they going? It's not like the Voth to leave a battle they would have clearly won.
This is a general distress signal for any ships in range. This is the Teray homeworld. We are under attack by an unknown force of immense power. We require immediate assistance.
The Teray are a spacefaring culture that Voyager encountered in 2376. They claim ownership over the underspace, which are corridors through subspace that significantly shorten travel times here in the Delta Quadrant. Command has been attempting to contact them, without success. Access to the underspace would be a distinct advantage for our fleets. That is one possibility. To my knowledge, the Voth and Teray are not enemies. However, there is still much we do not know about the Delta Quadrant.
よし、そうだ、プレイの母星に向かっておくれ、最速でね。
わかりました。
We've arrived in the Teray system. The Voth ships are in combat, but they are not engaging Teray vessels. Their opposition does not conform to any known ship in the database.
Michi 道の船か、シールドアップ、警戒しないとね。
向こう派攻撃態勢です。
だろうね。
何やら高エネルギー兵器を使用するようです。
衝撃に備え。
第1、2、3のコーヒーメーカーが故障しました。
ひえ、コーヒー飲めないじゃない。
レプリケーターで作れるじゃないですか。
ああ、あんなの偽物だよ。
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are speaking on an open channel. We can listen to their communications.
Your defense of the Teray thieves will be your undoing.
The Teray and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Teray's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other feeble races of the Quadrant.
Then you will be loyal to the death.
The surface of the Teray homeworld is being devastated by the debris from the Voth vessels. The Teray do have a defense network of satellites and shields that is capable of protecting them, but the control network is offline. This was intentional. Their attackers deliberately targeted the area during the initial assault. There is a secondary command center on the outskirts of one of their major settlements. If we transport directly there, we will be able to restore the control network. The invaders attacked this facility, but they did not do significant structural damage. They were, however, able to take down the control network controlling the orbital defense grid. That defense grid is the only thing capable of stopping all of the debris from the battle in orbit from raining down on the planet. Small pieces will burn up in the atmosphere, and your ship's weapons can deal with some others, but a significant percentage will get through. Until that grid is operational, there will be widespread devastation. There was a firefight here. One of the Teray is injured, but his condition is stable. He may be able to give us more information about the invaders.
Thank you. My name is Bellis. You're from Starfleet, right? The ships emerged from the underspace, and they were too close for our defense grid to stop the launch of drop pods. In minutes, they had knocked out the grid controls, and we were defenseless. We barely had time to transmit a distress signal. The attackers were Vaadwaur. Voyager did indeed interact with one of our corridors, but instead of deleting the info as we requested and going on their way, they revived our greatest enemy. All of this destruction, every death, it's all Voyager's fault.
Impossible. It cannot be the Vaadwaur. I would know. My analysis remains unchanged. We need to restore functionality to the defense grid. There are 4 nodes located on the edge of this complex. We must restart these nodes and realign them to the central tower to re-establish the grid.
I'll go to the central tower and start the initialization sequence.
バードワーがいるけど、ノード以外の歯無視するよ。
I blame myself for the Vaadwaur's return. It was a door best left unopened.
まあそこそこ広いね。プレートの戦闘で夢中だから、まあ気づかれずに済みそうだね。
We had to ally ourselves with the Turay to escape the Vaadwaur.
まあそんな多くないけど、装備派最新か。
あれ、ボイジャーの報告書で歯技術派遅れているとありましたけど。
まあ、それハートでいいよ。とりあえず任務。よし、とりあえず片付いたね。
No further hostile beams detected. My analysis of this node is complete. Execute the following steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink. Connection re-established.
ノード間が案外遠いからね。あと3つか。ひえー。ああ、バードワーか。片付いたら調べんとね。
When Admiral Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute to assist the Callisto, I thought the probability of seeing Vaadwaur was statistically insignificant. Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaadwaur threat. No further hostile beams detected. I have completed my analysis. Complete the following steps in the correct order. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must reinitialize the kinetic dampeners. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink. Uplink reinitialized. When we first rescued the Vaadwaur, we thought we could be allies. No further hostile beings detected. Analysis complete. Perform these steps in the correct order. First, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must align the main relay. Defense node online. Complete these steps in the correct order to initialize and align the node. First, you must launch the startup sequencers. Next, you must update the defense protocols. Finally, you must establish the satellite uplink. No further hostile beings detected. Uplink established.
Starfleet, I need assistance at the central tower. Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central hub here. The restart process will take some time, but the defense grid will be active in about 2 minutes. We'd be in good shape if the Vaadwaur hadn't launched more assault pods. These are mobile transporter pads used to bring more troops to the surface rapidly. I assume they're coming to stop us from restoring the defense grid.
No further hostile beings detected. The Teray took control of underspace after the Vaadwaur were defeated. Clearly, the Vaadwaur object. Vaadwaur reinforcements approaching. The Vaadwaur are relentless. Probability of our survival is slim.
Enemy target on center.
The Vaadwaur are tenacious fighters. We must be more so.
We can't keep this up forever!
Enemy target on center.
What is that?
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
No further hostile beings detected.
Personal shield losing power.
No further hostile beings detected.
It is not odd. Voth reinforcements have entered orbit. These Vaadwaur do not want to do battle with an obviously superior force. While we did sustain great losses, we have made good on our agreement with the Teray. Bellas, we have restored your defense grid.
I'm not interested in petty squabbling about who did what. The grid is restored and we are safe. That's all that matters.
Seven of 9.
Admiral.
We detected the destruction of the Callisto. What?
It was your fault! Your ship invaded the Voth outpost! You woke the Vaadwaur!
Vaadwaur. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believed their numbers were few and their technology outdated.
Then you were wrong! The Vaadwaur have returned, and no one is safe.
I see. 7. Voyager could use your expertise again. Will you return to the ship?
That would be acceptable.
Very well. We will take the other survivors from the Callisto as well. Thank you.
Voyager, 2 to beam up.
よし、なんとか片付いたね。帰還するよ。バードワーカー、明らかに強くなってるね。こりゃ、どうなってんだか。
Thank you for assisting Seven and lending aid to the Turay. However, the discovery that our old foes, the Vaadwaur, have made such a leap in technology and are now threatening the entire quadrant is troubling.
Thank you. Without your help, my team and I may have been killed by the Voth. Now, however, I must turn my attention to the Vaadwaur. I am responsible for their return. I must assist in their defeat.
I've read Admiral Janeway's mission logs from Voyager. It would be troublesome enough to have the Vaadwaur return in force. They're an aggressive and difficult species. But if they have technology and forces that can defeat the Voth, this does not bode well.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。ほな、バイバイ。